All right, FightHype.com, Sean Zattel here with such a decorated amateur, finally making his professional debut at 21 years old here on the undercard of Canelo versus Callum Smith, Marc Castro. Marc, man, where do we go in pro at to start the career?
I was trying to have 130, but I can make 126. We're just doing 130 because it was like a short notice. And it was hard to find opponents at the 126 pound.
You only kill yourself for weight if it involves a title, right? You don't.
Yeah,
exactly. Don't do that if it's just a
Yeah, and 130 is good for my pro debut, but we'll gradually move back down to 126.
Now, just, I mentioned at the start that stellar amateur career you've had. You were the only guy, along with Shakur Stevenson, to win back-to-back youth and junior world titles. The man who will represent the United States at lightweight, Keyshawn Davis, you beat him in the amateurs. What does that say about you heading into a pro debut?
I'm a hard worker. I just whoever I get in the ring, my mentality is to win. And I got good wins in the amateur, and those are hella comparisons with Shakur and Keyshawn Davis, but they're hella fighters. And at the end of the day, I'm just a hard worker, and I pride myself on hard work.
I imagine that was some great fights with Keyshawn. What were those fights like? Could you share with us?
First fight we fought when we were like 11, I think. At Silver Gloves, I had around like 10 fights. I beat him at National Silver Gloves, and then 2016 I fought him in January. I beat him in Reno. It was a good fight. Then in Texas, it was a good fight again. And both fights, the whole crowd, like, they come out, they show out, and he has his fans, I got my fans, and man, those were great, memorable fights to be a part of.
Do you feel like that was two future world champions fighting in the amateurs?
Oh, definitely. Like, he's super good at what he's good at, and I'm super good at what I am. And like sometimes you just have to like dig down deep and just fight. And he's definitely a future world champion.
What is it that you're good at that people will see Saturday night?
Honestly, I just feel like I can adjust to any opponent, and sometimes you just have to throw out the game plan out the window and just fight. Sometimes you just need to know when to do that.
Do you feel like you start? I know a lot of guys who go on to become world champion, they start their career with some blowouts. Do you think you get a blowout Saturday night?
I trained for it. I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared to go the full distance of 4 rounds. But if the knockout's there, like so they always say like don't look for the knockout, it's just gonna come. But I'm starting against a guy that's with a good record, and I'm ready for it.
What are some of the guys you've shared the ring with? I believe you've worked with Ryan Garcia to get him ready for some camps, right?
Yeah, for Romero Duno.
Right.
And I sparred like, who else have I sparred? Carlos Valderas, Ryan Garcia. I sparred Lomachenko. I sparred like a lot of people in the USA team, the 2016 Olympic team. I was sparring like all of them, like even Claressa, even Michaela, like all of them.
Oh, so. You sparred Claressa Shields too?
Yeah.
What's that experience like?
She don't like to like back down to nobody, and like I was like 16, like we're fighting. You just have to. It was a good experience. We just went in there, just work. We work in there, but like not try to kill each other, but we're just working in there.
Yeah, because how do you as a man work with a woman who can fight better than a lot of men,
Yeah, it's crazy because she has a lot of willpower, like in the sense of like, I'm gonna get this. Like if she wants to land her jab, she's gonna land her jab. If she wants to land her right hand, she's gonna land it. But it's a great experience, learning from the 2016 Olympic team, and I feel like it helped me a lot.
What was that hand speed like with Claressa? It seems like she's as fast as some of the champions, anywhere in men's boxing, whatever.
Yeah, her hand speed's good, and then like her IQ is super good too. She's over here, she's over there, but like I said, she's gonna whatever she wants to do in the ring, she's gonna do it.
Do you think she can become a champion in MMA like she's trying to?
Yeah, I've been watching the videos. She looks like she's a good learner. One thing about Claressa, she's dedicated, and she likes to prove a lot of people wrong, and I'm happy for her. I think she'll get it done.
And what are your goals in boxing, Marc? You're a good-looking young kid. Matchroom has a lot of faith in you. The amateur pedigree's there.
My job is to just work hard in the gym every single day. Dedicate myself to the sport. Whatever plans Matchroom has for me, it's gonna show. And the world champions are gonna come. I mean, the world titles are gonna come. Everything's gonna come with it. But my job is in the gym, stay in the gym, and that's where everything's gonna. That's something I learned from Canelo. Like it's all comes from the boxing.
Did you ever get to work with Canelo? Go visit him in San Diego, or?
Yeah, I was watching him train. Like we'll train, and then like he'll come in right after, and then like we could stay and watch, or we could just leave. But my training sessions were like Ryan and his brother, and like so I just be training with them, and then after.
All in there with the Reynosos, and that's great stuff, isn't it?
Crazy, yeah. It was a great experience. I really value the experience.
I gotta ask, man, what's it like sparring with Ryan? You know,
Right.
what's he like as a talent when you're in there with him working?
He's really smart. His IQ's there. He's really fast. He could pick apart your mistakes easily, and I feel like a lot of people don't give him credit for all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's gonna show, and it's been showing. But it's like everybody likes to criticize the young fighters. Like everybody loves to criticize Tank for something, but he goes in there and knocks out his opponent. Everybody likes to criticize Ryan. Same thing with Tefimo. Same thing with Devin. They love to criticize us, but.
You got lovers too, though, man. There's people who there's a lot of thought that this is one of the best young group of talent, 10, 15, 20 years. Do you feel like you'll be right there with all these guys too?
Yeah. If the opportunity presents itself, like I said, I'm gonna just keep working hard. If the fans feel like I'm one of the best and I'm one of the best, then at the end of the day, the fans are gonna decide. The fans always are in dictate of everything. They dictate of the big fights. They dictate everything. So my job is to stay in the gym. Do the fights, the fans demand.
Any thoughts on the main event? How do you see that one going, Mark?
Canelo is gonna win by knockout. It's gonna be crazy. I feel like Canelo is that good. They're smart. The Reynosos are smart. They're all smart. They know what they're doing. They know they've been working for this fight. Supposedly it was a 4-week notice for them. Supposedly, but it's not. They know they want this fight. They knew they wanted to wake up 168. So,
well, to speak on that point, Mark, do you think stylistically they see that even though Callum Smith is 6'3", he fights on the inside, and we know how great Canelo is on the inside. Do you think that's something they looked at in regards to what you're talking about? They know what they're doing.
Yeah, because looking back, he fought Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding was 6'2".
Right.
He fought Chavez. I think Chavez was like 6'1".
Yep.
So like they fought those guys, but they were not as fast. But they were preparing with the quickness when they fought Danny Jacobs. They're preparing for the muscle strength when they fought Kovalev. Like Golovkin for the same thing. Like they've been prepared for this fight in front of the fans and in the gym, so they know what they're getting into.
Is that what you want from your matchmaker when you're coming up? Put you in there with this style, with that a little bit of everything, so that when it's time, you're adjusted and seeing everything.
Yeah, like you just had to like have a game plan and plan your work and then work your plan. So I feel like really capable of doing that.
Thanks so much, Mark, man. Anything else you want to say to boxing fans for Fight Night?
Thank you, appreciate it. Tune in Saturday night, my pro debut. Look forward to putting on a show.
Good luck to you, man.